Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have something pretty cool to share with you. This is the Orient Mako USA 2. So this is the second gen. I believe this watch is discontinued because I used to own it I don't know, a couple years back, and I want it again. So I picked it up on eBay and got a very good price on it. But every time I'd look it up online, go to Long Island watch.com or even Orient, Mako or Orient's website. They were sold out, and then they did show them available, that you could buy them, that they were still, for sale, like the blue and the black one. But then now they're not even on the website at all. So I believe they've discontinued these entirely. I'm not sure. So, I mean, if you guys know something else about it, leave that in the comments, please. But yeah, as far as I can tell, they're discontinued. So maybe they're going to come out with a Gen 3. I don't know, but I think this is a real cool model. Sapphire crystal, 120 click bezel, in-house movement by Orient. Orient is owned by Seiko Epson Company. I mean, for what you get in an Orient, you get a lot of features for a very low price. So it's and high quality as well. So let me get the dimensions out of the way. So this is a 41.5 millimeter from side to side. It is 13 millimeters in thickness. It is 47 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip and 22 millimeter lug opening. Now, where this excels over the other Orient models, you have solid end links, sapphire crystal, hand wind hacking. The USA models were only obviously for the USA market, and they had those upgrades over the Orient Ray or the original Orient Mako. I know they have other models now like the Komatsu and the Kano, or Kano, however you want to pronounce it, but which are also great watches as well. But I think this, for its size and just the look, this white dial, to me, it's just beautiful. I mean, it's just a nice layout. It's a good looking piece. So that's why I wanted it. So just awesome. And it's keeping such great time. It is got a 300, a little over 300 amplitude, and it was like +1 a day. It's 21,600 vibrations per hour, keeping excellent time. And the beat error was like at 0. So they regulate these. They do a lot more than what Seiko does at this price point. So I really think, Orient has a lot to offer. And it's kind of like a watch for watch enthusiasts that are kind of already in the know, you know what I mean? Not a lot of people know about Orient. So this is kind of like a watch enthusiast watch, an affordable watch. So that's where I'd kind of place this at. But on my 7.5-inch wrist, it fits perfect. Very nice dimensions, nice sizing. Just the blacked out hands, the loom. We're going to get into the loom pretty soon, which is really good. 200-meter water resistance. You got the day and date. It's running their in-house F6922, which is a 40-hour power reserve, 22 joules. Beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour. The first generation of these had a little crown up here that you would adjust the date with. So this is, everything is worked off the crown, and it hacks and it hand winds. The originals didn't, so they fixed all that. But these are all in-house. So, I know they make the movements. I don't think they make the cases. I think a lot of this other stuff, maybe the case and bracelet is China. But I know the hands, probably the dial, the movement is all Japanese, which is real cool. So there's your clasp. It's a solid inlay bracelet, which is nice. But the clasp is just stamped steel, real basic clasp on it, and you have some, fine adjustments, 3 fine adjustments there. So, I mean, for $300, I think retail was around 300 anyway, maybe a little bit. I think it went on the on the Orient USA website, I think it was like 450 was retail. I know Long Island Watch Company was selling for around 3 or 350. But now they're discontinued, and you can't really find them unless you go used. Like I said, I was able to pick this up at a very good price. So I thought now's the time to get it. The only downside of this watch is the crown, the size of the crown. It's a small crown, and it's just kind of hard to get your fingers on it at times. I mean, it works. If you're going to wear it every day, it's not really going to matter. You're not going to be changing the time all the time, you know, and especially it keeps such good, accurate time anyway, you won't have to. But it does have a sign crown, which Seiko doesn't even do, especially at this price point. If I can do this with gloves, we'll try it. 120 click bezel, stiff, but very nice action, and lines up very well. Actually, I went too far. Let's go back around. Let's see here. There we go. Are we lined up? Yep, we're lined up. So just awesome. Plus, you could mod these out. You could buy, you know, new bezels for them, new crystals if you wanted, which you don't need one. This is sapphire crystal, but there's all kinds of mods you can do to them. People do them. They change the dials out. I really like this configuration. If I ever wanted to do anything with it, I might change the bezel out to a regular coin edge bezel and put a different, maybe a Submariner style insert in it. I think that would look cool. But other than that, I mean, there's really nothing else you need to do with it. Just a cool piece. Pierce lugs, which is also a welcome thing to have on here because you can change the straps out real easy. So screw down case back, screw down crown, 200 meters. It does say on the back, made in Japan. So I'm not sure if this is all made in Japan or it is, you know, the case is maybe China. I'm not sure. I know that Aaron at the OFD channel, he opened up, I don't know if it was one of these or if it was Kamasu or something like that, and the inside said China. So I'm not really sure. This says made in Japan, so maybe it's made in Japan on these models. I'm not entirely sure, but let's do a loom shot and then we can close. Getting into kind of a long video here, but this is pretty cool. Just wanted to have it back in the collection. I missed having it. I didn't have an Orient, so I thought it'd be cool to get one. But look at that loom. I mean, that it's so bright it lights the dial up. So, and you know, $300 watch, you know, let's say under 400 bucks. What would you get in another brand? I mean, this is hard to beat. So with a sapphire crystal, this kind of loom, the accuracy, the movement, you know, made in Japan, you're not going to get that in a Seiko. You're not, you know, there's a lot of brands that can't even touch this. So anyway, guys, there you have it. This is the Orient Mako USA. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.